Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? Nine. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who was the first president? George Washington. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is the capital of your state? Name your U.S. representative. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. Who vetoes bills? The President. If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. We elect a president for how many years? 4. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. How many amendments does Constitution have? "27. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who is the governor of your state now? Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who was the first president? George Washington.